Greetings, everyone, from the Audix HQ here in Wilsonville, Oregon. My name is David Garlett. Today we're going to talk just a little bit about M3 and what it's all about. Currently, there are 4 versions of the M3 microphone. There are 2 analog versions, one in white, one in gray. They are called M3W and M3G. We also have 2 Dante versions of the M3, also white and gray, and those are M3W DK, Dante kit, and M3G DK for the gray Dante kit. So if you grab a M3 off the shelf and open up the box, what's inside? For the analog version, of course, there's an installation guide, specification sheet, safety cable, a analog RJ45 to 3-channel Phoenix breakout cable, the microphone itself, as well as the plenum rated back box with RJ45 connector. So for analog, it's pretty darn simple. You have a hole to drill that's 5/8 inch. You drill that hole, you feed the microphone up through your hole into the preamp and make this multi-pin connector to the preamp itself. Tighten it all down, and now you're faced with this RJ45 jack on the back box. By the way, we've tested this analog connector up to 1,000 feet of shielded Cat 7 cable with no RF interference whatsoever. So again, all 3 channels are going through this single category cable. We, of course, land that to our analog breakout cable. That gives us 3 channels of Phoenix connector that we can land to our DSP or conferencing equipment. Now, for the Dante version, it's all the same, with the exception of no analog breakout cable. We now have our plenum-rated Dante on-ramp box. This is PoE powered. It also has a port for its own power supply. You have the dedicated M3 input port, and as a bonus, a single channel input port as well. This box is supported by plugins for QSC, Symmetrix, and Extron. We have an open API for it for third-party control, as well as a PC client software for pre-install configuration of the gain, high pass, and low pass and LED control for the single input. So very simply, again, all 3 channels of the M3 are coming through this single category cable in analog, and they're converted to digital by connecting it to the dedicated M3 port here. Dante controller takes you all the rest of the way home to your DSP, and then you're good to go. So, folks, that's it. Very simple. Again, for the M3 in analog white, M3W, for the M3 in gray, M3G, and then the Dante versions are M3W DK and M3G DK for the gray version. I hope this makes a lot of sense. We wanted to keep this very simple and short. So with that, have yourself a great day. Any further information you might need, you can find that at audixusa.com. Have a great day, everybody.